Hello, this is Jedi Master Daniel 96, and today I will be reviewing Master and Apprentice by Claudia Gray. And I finished this book a couple days ago, and I actually bought this book when I was at Star Wars Celebration, and I bought it at the Del Rey booth, which they were selling these books, and I saw the book on the table at the booth, and I was like, oh man, I have to get this because it was well worth the purchase, and I'm gonna, read the little plots, read the little summary, and then we'll give you a rundown in the review, and let's begin. So it's on the book jacket, and here's the thing on the back I'll read, and then I'll read the thing in the little flap. It matters, Qui-Gon said quietly. It matters which side we choose, even if there will never be more light than darkness, even if there can be no more joy in the galaxy than there is pain for every action we undertake, for every word we speak, for every life we touch. It matters. I don't turn toward the light because it means someday win of some sort, cosmic gate. I turn toward it because it's the light. And then the thing in the flap, an unexpected author threatens the bond between Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi as the two navigate a dangerous new planet and an uncertain future. Jedi must be fearless warrior, guardian of justice, and a scholar in the ways of the Force, but perhaps a Jedi's most essential duty is to pass on what they have learned. Master Yoda trained Dooku, Dooku trained Qui-Gon, and now Qui-Gon has a Padawan of his own. But while Qui-Gon has faced all manner of threats and danger as a Jedi, nothing has ever scared him like the thought of failing his apprentice. Obi-Wan Kenobi has the deep respect for his master, but struggles to understand him. Why must Qui-Gon so often disregard the laws that bind the Jedi? Why is Qui-Gon drawn to an ancient Jedi prophecy instead of more practical concerns? And why hasn't Obi-Wan told Qui-Gon is considering an invitation to join the Jedi Council, knowing it would mean the end of their partnership? The simple answer scares him. Obi-Wan has failed his master. Jedi Ravel Aras, another former student, requests their assistance with a political dispute. Jin and Kenobi travel to the royal court of Pilja for what may be their final mission together. What should be a simple assignment quickly becomes clouded by dissent and by visions of violent disaster that take hold in Qui-Gon's mind. As Qui-Gon's faith in a prophecy grows, Obi-Wan's faith in him is tested. Just a threat surfaces that will demand that master and apprentice will come together as never before or be divided forever. And then that's the little flap thing right there. And my thoughts on the book: I thought the book was pretty good, and it is well worth your time, and I would highly recommend this book, because it's just really good. I mean, we get, the adventures of Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon set before the events of the Phantom Menace, and by the way, this is the first pre-Episode 1 new canon novel, and then, with other pre-Episode 1 content in the new canon, you have the 5-issue series from Marvel about Darth Maul, which came out 2 years ago. And for the novels, we have this, and we also get some, these little interludes, which are flashbacks of when Qui-Gon, you get to learn more about Count Dooku, about when he was training under Count Dooku, which I thought was pretty interesting. We get to learn what it was like of Count Dooku and Qui-Gon's days as Master and Apprentice, which I thought was pretty cool. And you also have that. And then there's also one mention in a chapter of a Sith Lord named Darth Rend, or Rend, however you pronounce it. It's spelled W-R-E-N-D, Darth Rend, I'll probably say it's pronounced, which I thought was pretty cool, and maybe, probably dropping hints at some Old Republic content in the new canon, and definitely probably setting up for that, which I thought was pretty good. And we also have some references to Guardians of the Whills, as you know from Rogue One, which is what Chirrut is. I thought that was pretty cool right there. You have the mention of Guardians of the Whills. And also, the book, has some good references to stuff. Like you also have mention of the planet Tef from the Clone Wars series. That's mentioned in here. And also the book ends with, like an epilogue of, like as Obi-Wan taking on Anakin as an apprentice, like after the events of the Phantom Menace, which I thought was a pretty nice setup. And that's pretty much what I gotta say without giving any major spoilers. And all I can say, this book, pick it up and you won't be disappointed. I'd say recommend it, and I would say it's one of the best in the new canon. I'd say it's up there with Thrawn and Catalyst and all that, and I'd say Claudia Gray delivered with this book. And for those that are missing out, pick it up. And that's all I gotta say with this review. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. And if you read this book, tell me what you thought of it down below. And I'll catch you guys next time with another video. Bye.